Yeah.
Hello, all my friends. Welcome to Center of Light. It's good to see you on this beautiful night. The world is changing. How is that possible? Because you are changing. We are all changing by the redonkulousness that we're seeing in the world, as well as all the beautiful order. There is a beautiful order in chaos, I tell you. Chaos is what usually brings us home because we're not seeing the order. God's love and grace is so powerful. It wants to make sure that you have every possibility, every chance to go back to the garden. Speaking of the garden, tonight we're going to be speaking about children. We're going to return to our own innocence. We're going to save ourselves via saving children. Tonight I'm not going to do any adverts about support Center of Light. We're going to be supporting children. The reason for the world in the first place. Last week or so, just a heads up, I'm still having issues with my audio. So if you hear me go silent for about 3 seconds, I hear pop pop in my ear, and then my voice goes silent for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then I'll pick up where I left off. About a week or so, and it just happened. So that was the audio issue. So about a week or so ago, after I did a presentation, I was just perusing Facebook, and I came across this gentleman by the name of Talibu Benzouda. I just call him Talibu. It's real simple. It reminds me of him. He's just a simple guy, powerful, simple guy. And I was watching his live presentation, just he and his phone. He was making love to his phone. He was just in there opening up his big old beautiful African heart. And I was sitting there just like, wow, truly taking it all in, because I use the same information and he does. Many people use the same information he does. Many people use the same information, but it's where he's coming from inside that really, really had me by the boo-boo. Let me tell you a little bit about my guest, because there's not much I can find on him, except that he is a beautiful soul. He's a very beautiful soul, a very compassionate man, very wise man. It's like my friend Majestic and I, we were talking after his presentation. It's like there's a guru energy about him, and you will see that. Let me give you his bio. Humanitarian, lover of people, lover of children. Everyone, I want you to give your hearts open welcome to my brother, Talibu Benzouda. What's up, my bro Ham?
Hello, bro. I'm so thankful tonight, my brother Kate, my soul brother, my family. I'm so thankful to be in the life tonight with you and to share love and compassion, especially what we hear for the children and the humanity at large. So I'm so happy to be here and then to be sharing so much with you about this world, about especially for humanity and the children at large. So I'm so thankful to be tonight, to be in your life, and then indeed it's a honor for me, and then it's a privilege for me, and then I'm so glad and honored to be here.
Let me ask you a personal question, if I may. How old are you, sir?
I am 27 years old, young man.
How much?
Just born.
27?
27 years old, young man, and then I born just 1994. So I'm just 27 years in 2021. So I can say it's a great thing, and for me, because I'm still alive, I'm breathing, I'm strong, I'm healthy. So it's a gift to be and to be alive, and then it's a gift also, every day you are, standing strong. Every day you are breathing, and then because not many people have that opportunity in this world. So if you are offered with that opportunity, so take it as advantage.
If you were only 27 years old, you were definitely an old soul as old. You are definitely an old soul as old as they can possibly come. Is this part of your culture where you gathered this wisdom like from elders, or both? Is it something that was born in you? You knew this stuff at an early age? I mean, do you live in a village? Can you give me some background about what it's like to be you in your village, your town?
Oh, that is a good question indeed, my soul brother. Yeah, and because in our village and in the community, how we live on, because as a children, when children and then young boys, we grew up around respecting our elders and also especially our parents. Also, culture, you have to listen to the elders when they are talking. You have to, listen to them carefully. You have to learn from them when you are young. So, you have to give them the due respect, you know. So, of course, and sometimes people ask me, because you say many words like, if you look at your age, you are so young, have to have that mindset. But I can say, uh, if you listen to the elders, you listen to the people who are knowledgeable people, you listen to people who are wise, then I think God can give you some opportunity to share something, even if it's not a few words with humanity, and then both of you yourself and myself and any human being, we can benefit ourselves from it. So it's like this life, this world is just helping each other, being there for each other. You can help by your words. You can be there for people from your voice or from your power. Anything you can do. So of course, in back in our culture way here. So is as a young man, you should respect your elders. You should respect people who are older than you. So you should be sitting with this beside them and learn something new from them, because they see yesterday. So they can tell you something you don't see yesterday. So you are in today. So of course, it's a privilege and an honor to learn something. Even it's little, but of course you can say with it with humanity. And then yeah, and
You
then
know
I can say
where you come from. I truly understand that, and I love it. We we go to the elders for information, wisdom, support, because your country and many other countries in such a way have been untouched. It's not that way here in the West, because believe it or not, the elders or the adults or the parents are the ones that are not completely with the program, because they pass their lack of knowledge down to us. And it seems like that plan does not work here in America, because we would not be in such a way. Your culture and many cultures like yours, other countries, third world countries, if we can use that term, there's a purity still there, but doesn't mean they wasn't pillaged and or raped and abused. Guess who did the abusing? The people from this side of the world. And so I understand and respect that you have a tribe, an elder community that is there as support. Fantastic, fantastic. So what part of Africa do you live in?
thank you so much. I'm living a tiny country, a small country in West Africa called Gambia. Is the smallest country in West Africa. Some call it as a smiling coast of West Africa. So it's a very small country, but rich in culture and also history. So the country is a nice country and peaceful country. The people are so humble, and they are so welcoming.
Obviously, they humble. You're one of them. I love your
Thank you.
disposition, sir. You don't have to thank me, and I appreciate it. You don't have to thank me, and I'm honoring you and recognizing you and acknowledging you and calling you out as a teacher of mine. You really have moved me, sir. So, were you always this way? I'm sure, again, like you said, it's brought into the culture. I'm sure your elders before you are the same as you as to why you've learned so eloquently, which is compassion, humanity, humility, civility, all these wonderful qualities. And so this is a part of your whole lifestyle and all those around you, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. So indeed, um, in our community, as in our family, when you come to family, uh, everyone, you have to respect your elder, like it's part of our culture, and also the humility there and the respect there should be there between you and your even the family members. And also, one of the best thing in our culture, we all sit in one plate and eat. If when it's lunch, men sit with one plate, 10 people can sit one plate and eat their lunch. So it brings unity, it brings love between you people because all hands in one plate. Every day we are eating one plate. So in our culture, we don't believe for sit by yourself and eat a small plate for by yourself. When we eat small, we eat a plate whereby all family can sit a plate. You can put a food there whereby that food can fit everyone. Then everyone will eat the same plate because we believe that it brings unity and love between family and people.
Well,
So
that's why I found you, contacted you, because believe it or not, just over a year ago, before my original Facebook page was shut down for whatever reasons, I had literally created a group with almost 1,000 people called Save the Children.
yeah,
And so when I met you, I felt compelled, which the page is now gone, but I felt compelled to contact you. And that's why we're here, is to raise money, to make sure that at least I, for myself, can do what I can to be a contributing factor to putting that very food so everyone has their own plate.
yeah.
But I understand
So
that you and your family are grateful to have that single plate to share from. That's powerful.
yeah, 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 indeed. So yeah, I'm so thankful for that. Like as you said, you have that mission before, as you have the group, and then you call Save the Children because of it, like for him to share with the people who are less privileged. So indeed, of course, that is also a mission. Every day we are standing for. Every day we are trying our best to fulfill. And then yeah, you know when it comes to culture, like family members can sit, eat with the same plate. But of course, every children deserve a better plate to eat, so that they can have a better living. Because without a better health, you cannot live a better life.
Everyone, Keith Anthony Blanchard here, Center of Light Radio. Tonight I'm interviewing Talibu Benzouda.
Then do
I'm just
yeah,
calling him Talibu. I like Talibu. There's a lot more bang in it. Nothing against his surname. We're speaking about saving the children. I have been dropping links in the forum, and Majestic, feel free to do what you need to do, sweet girl, powerful lady, and in support of not only the gentleman, but the cause, which is greater than ourselves. So I've been posting links to the GoFundMe page. What I would like to do at this moment is to I am going to get this audio issue fixed. Thank you for your patience. What I would like to do at this moment is, during this fundraiser that I just posted in these forums, please feel free to go there, and even if you don't have the money, go to the page and meditate upon the infinite abundance and just grace the whole cause. Why be? Because. As of now, the goal is $500. Sounds like a lot. Not against the masses of who we are and why we're here to do what we do. It really, really isn't. They have raised $220 so far, and the goal is $500. Basically, we're almost halfway there. We're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. Right? Let's get back to Center of Light Radio with my brother, Benzouda. Talibu. So tell
yes,
us, was that?
I say yes, my soul brother.
Let me ask you this. What does Talibu mean? Because in America, our names may have a meaning, but we have to go to Ancestry.com to find some sort of grasp. Is your name derived from a particular something else? In other words, what does Talibu mean?
The Talib word is like from Arabic word because Talib mean in Arabic means student. So that we use that as name. Talib mean as a student. Like that means in Arabic word Talib mean a student. So here, mostly we use names from different places. So that name is Talib, like who's a student who's learning. You understand? That is the student who is learning as a like a normal student.
Everyone, all that squeaking you hear in the back, those are Africa's crickets. I love it. Love it. And I love that your name, I love that you share with me, thank you. Your name means student.
Yeah.
I think it means teacher. You truly, sir, you have a level of humility that is very teaching. Would you like to share with us? I'll let you go off for a while and about your thoughts about the world, humanity, what you see coming in the future, what you think we are capable of in creating about a beautiful world, saving the children, because at one time we were children ourselves. In certain situations, we wished we were saved. There is no difference whatsoever. So, would you like to take the stage here and share with our listening audience, not mine, about who you are, your thoughts, not your beliefs, but what you know, your heart, and everything you seem as that seems to be sacred to you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so for sharing. Indeed, it's a very great thing for me, and it's a very great uh, 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 thing to ask me about this beautiful world, and what's my thought and my views about it. And then, yeah, of course, this world especially is a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world. We see ourselves. We are living. So we should be the reason for this world to remain beautiful world. So, but how this world can be a beautiful world, a humanity world, a peaceful world for everyone. So, especially now we are in this world at the moment, this moment in time in the world. We all know what is happening in the world. So we can say if we say humanity, humanity is from human beings. Humanity from human beings as we are human beings. So humanity starts from us, you human beings. So of course, this world needs human beings to stand up, to make a change which will bring a smile for everyone. A change will bring equality for everyone. A change will be bringing justice for everyone because we have injustice in this world. It's not like you know we have to sit down and say we don't have this and that, but we have to come together. Togetherness is a power. Togetherness is a strength. So if you come together, we forget about our differences. We forgot about our colors and our differences. We come together and move on this world. So this we can make this world a better world because we can be our brother's keeper. I can be my brother's keeper. They can be their brother's keeper. So we are one, and then we can move on. We are one family. So of course, this world need a lot because you can see now, it's very sad to say, but we have to say. You can see your brother, another world. You can see your brother, another part of the world, crying because they don't have a bed.
I can't hold it anymore. I love that you said our togetherness is our power.
Yeah, indeed. Togetherness is the power. So when we stand for each other, then we can move any heavy thing on the road because nothing can stand against the power. So because the power is togetherness, one people, one family, one blood. So and then as I said, uh, is why it is sad because why you know the world is a beautiful world, of course. But what make it ugly world because of human beings, indeed. Because human beings, we see this world is a beautiful world. But like from our our life, how we walk on this world, the way we are living in this world, the way we are handling this world. That's why, you know, still people are crying to see a better world, a beautiful world. Yes, indeed, because this world have enough, because God gave this world enough so that we can all, stay in a comfortable life. Everybody deserve a comfortable life. Everybody deserve a happy life. Everybody deserve a peaceful life. So I will not be happy. I will not be happy if I see my brothers are other part of the world crying because of a basic life, for basic needs. So of course, let's come back, because here is to save the children. Because me, I know the future. The future of this world is the children. The future of this world is our children who's going to be next generation to come. So of course, today, if we don't stand for those children, their safety, their well-being, so that means there'll be no future. If we don't stand for them and make sure they have a better living for today, so then their tomorrow is in darkness. So we have to be the light so that they can be in the best generation to come.
You,
So of course,
sir, you paint an amazing picture. We all know everything you just said. We already know that. But you deliver it in such a way that it cannot be ignored or unheard. So, do you feel, if I may ask such a question without being disrespectful, do you feel that your soul, do you feel that I don't mean Talibu, your spirit, incarnated in Africa for the reason of your cause? Do you feel that you came to earth for this reason, to be purposefully placed where you are in said situation?
yeah, of course, I like to be in Africa, like my soul. Yeah, I like, you know, I think Africa is the best place to live through my soul, because I know Africa is where I'm belong to, is where my soul belong to. And the one thing I am saying here, because I think why I'm in Africa, because we are here for better Africa, to make Africa a better place for everyone, because Africa is marginalized, because Africa is uh, left behind. Africa is a playing ground. So it's sad to say, but it's the reality, because Africa is the third world continent. Because even though it is not that third world continent, because why? Because the way how Africa they handle, because that's why I can, my soul is belong to Africa, and then my soul belonging to Africa, so that to be standing for my people, to be standing for my continent, because everything starts from small to become bigger. So I believe we can be the reason and the, you know, reason to change our continent. Of course, because there's a possibilities. There's no impossible thing in life if we know how, human beings we are. Human beings we are gifted, so we can change everything if we truly stand for. If we truly stand for each other, we can make a change. So, like I believe, Africa, Africa is the best place, because Africa has all mineral resources, has all resources, in this continent, in this world. So, but Africa is left behind, because why? Because they play Africa as a child. So they play Africa as not a place for true life. So we
It's where it
know,
began. It's
yeah,
where life came from,
yeah.
according to
So
science.
yeah, like they say, Africa is the mother of art. So bad place for this beautiful world. But of course, when I come back to Africa, because if you cannot compare African children to the other continent on other continental children, because African children they are crying day and night. African children they are crying day and night, because are marginalized for their rights and their freedom and their liberty because they don't have the things they deserve in their life to grow up so that they can see a peaceful, beautiful world every day. Because those African children who born seeing themselves in trauma, they don't deserve it because why? This world have enough. So nobody ever pray to see their children in such a trauma. So that's why we will never relent, we will never give up, we will never surrender, so that we can make so we
Never
do our utmost.
surrender. Never surrender. Everyone, Keith Anthony Blanchard here, interviewing this beautiful soul brother, Talibu Benzouda, and we've been talking about his life and those around him that he cares very much for. Not only will he die for it, he will live for it, and that's what he's doing. We're talking about saving the children. I want to ask you a question, sir, and I'm going to be very blatant.
Yeah.
And I hope that you honor by answering. And I know the answer I'm fishing for is not of your way, but most people, this is not just America, it's the idea of anything that is detached from such caring about other people in the world in famine, disease that need care. How does people in your country see the world? The American. I'm an American, I can say this. How does your country see America? And you can say the words that you choose. I know you're not using judgment. Do they see the Americans as a bunch of selfish, greedy assholes? Because if that is the case, my mic did that thing again. Because if that is the case, if that's how they see Americans as greedy, selfish assholes, maybe we need to hear it. I'm being very, very serious. I'm trying to get ratings. How does your country, and from what you know as reality, view the American West?
Yeah, that's thank you. Yeah, here the view of people about America is divided into two because some people see America as a paradise. That is truth. Some people see America as a golden spoon. Like America is like you can have everything in America. You can have every life you deserve in America. Some people see America as the best country on earth. Everything like livelihood, everything. If you go to America, it's going to be better. They think America is the best place on earth to live. So that some people see that is their mind because that why they see that because what they see in the media because media portray America as it have everything because America has no problem. America has every beautiful thing in life. So that's why some people maybe their view maybe it's the media who give them that kind of idea about America. But some people, of course, see America as a mother crisis, like is the mother country for the crisis in the world because they see America as they have all the power to stand for
Thank you
people.
very much because you gave me the truth that I was looking for, those harsh words, a little spanking on our hiney, spanking on our ass. Because,
Yeah,
I'm sitting here constantly trying to stop myself from going into this crying fit, this lamenting. It hurts. It hurts me a lot. I'm sure as it hurts all of us. But it is taking place. And by you standing up for your race and the human race, doing what you're doing about saving your children. In fact, you can't ever stop doing this, can you? There's no way out of this for you. You're going to be doing this for the rest of your life, or as long as it takes, rather. Right?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is my life and it is part of my life. And then I will never leave it because I live by humanity. People by the people. Stand for your people, die for your people, for their peace and their well-being. And then because this life is very short. I come with nothing and I will die with nothing. So why will I be great? Why will I be selfish for this short life? Because this life is very short. So, since the first place I came with nothing and I will go back with nothing. So this world, what you give is yours. So whatever people gives, human being can give is their yours. Because what you give what you will get. But what you don't give, it's not yours. So of course, the American issue I'm talking about, some people see America as American people. They are wasting the resources because in America, some people see America as like you can go, they are wasting food, they don't care about others. Like some people see America as a selfish because why they see America like, if they care humanity, they have so much. Why other people are crying every day? Why they have to share something with them? That is what they see. Like that is their idea about America. They think America, is only serious about war, about sponsoring military, sponsoring bigger like weapons, buying weapons billions of dollars. But they see why human beings need a food to eat. Still, they don't have clean drinking water. Still, they don't have you know food. So said now they see that like now America doesn't care about human rights. If they are talking about true human rights, so human beings are suffering, are dying every day. So some people see America as that aspect. If they are a better place for human beings, like they are powerhouse for this world, they see America as to stand for humanity. They should be example for every world, every country to stand in. They should be forefront to stand for humanity and fight for injustice and corruption and greed, so
How
that they
many
can
people?
bring equality.
How many people are in your immediate village? I'm using that word. I say village only that because that's of my ignorant self in America. Do you live in a village? Do you live in a town, a city? How is that for you, sir?
Yeah, I'm living in downtown, but it's like a village. It's not far, like surrounding all are great. So, but the place I'm living, the community, is it's not that big, but it's near to town, but it's not that big. So, but surrounding is all over villages. So, but like you cannot compare like in America or in America, it's gonna be very very old village because the it's that different. But of course, in the population, it's like a 3,000 people in my community. It's like 3,000 people. So it's not that huge. So, but the town nearby, it's like maybe some, like when you have 100,000 people. So, yeah, but my community is not that much.
Let me ask you this, brother. I want to say, first of all, I want to say thank you for not only being here as a guest. You're not a guest on my show. You're not a guest on my show. You are a teacher. You are teaching me things, not about your words. I hear your words. I know the words. But you're teaching me from a space that I think we all need to grace ourselves with. How many different African dialects would there be? Quite a few.
Pardon?
African dialects, you know what the word dialect is? How many different accents are there in Africa? My question is, are you familiar with the term Ubuntu?
Obun, no.
Ubuntu? In a particular African tribe, Ubuntu means that instead of reprimanding or punishing a child or a person when they do something wrong, they bring them in front of the village, in front of the entire village, and for 2 days, they begin to praise that person for all the wonderful things they have done. That's their way of rehabilitation versus punishment. Is that something that takes place in your culture?
No, no, we don't. We don't like, yeah, yeah. That is not part of our culture. Like Africa has a different tribes and different cultures, but like in our culture, it's different.
Your voice dropped out, or did you finish your sentence?
Yeah, I said, you know, that Abundu in like is not part of our culture. Like as we said, like that policeman. You mean?
So, everyone, Keith Anthony Blanchard, I'm interviewing not a guest, a brother, Talibu Benzouda. We've been talking about his life mission. I've been posting in these forums, how to go to the fundraiser and contribute. I'm asking you, no, I'm asking me to help meet his goal of $500 for his community. Instead of them all eating out of one plate, which I absolutely have no doubt they are all grateful for, that we give them their own plate. And I'm definitely going to contribute. we've been talking about his mission of helping people and doing what he can to right his small part of the world. We live in a very small world with a very large humanity. And humanity along the way seems to fall into a world of absolute unconscious insanity. And it needs to stop. And it pains my heart to know that with all the technology that I have in this bedroom, that we're not using the heart's technology to give headroom to those who need food and sustenance and manna on any level, be it knowledge, wisdom, physical food. Bro, I don't know what else to say except that, I do believe the world is slowly but surely and exponentially, it's graduating, that we're catching up to the needs and being of absolute service to not only children, because we're all still children. In the eyes of God, we are just children. We're all still shitting yellow in our diaper, in our pants. But there comes a time when we got to change that poopy diaper, because if you don't, the butt will get chafe. And so we have to make sure. And so we have to make sure that everyone is clean, hygiene, and able to continue to move forward. Sir, take me somewhere. Tell me about your world, your life, what it is you want to say to these beautiful people who are, I hope, which I have no doubt, will step in, which is stepping up, which is stepping forward and toward a greater cause.
Yeah. Yeah, my soul brother, indeed. My life, I can start from myself. I born in a very poor family because we live hand to mouth, day to day, from struggling. Because even myself, I grew up struggling when I was very young age, because of how the society, the place I see myself. So it's not everybody choice or anyone choice, but it's the destined, whatever is destined for you in this world, you have it from God. Because we don't know where we will belong to, or wherever we will live. So since I know my name, I know myself as a growing young man, I have been struggling for my family. I've been struggling for humanity. If I have 1 cent, I share with family and others. So because I see it's a peace for my heart to give, it's a peace for my soul to give, because I am living by that. Because I will not regret if I live in this world. If I die, I will never regret, because I left everything for humanity, but I don't left everything for bank, or for the sake of my life, for the sake of my wealthiness. So, and then since very, very long time, I have been struggling for my people, because I know if I don't stand for them, who will be standing for them? If I don't stand for my children and my people, needy, who will stand for them? Even myself, I'm poor, but I forget about that. I'm not poor because my heart is rich. If your heart is rich, you are not poor. So you are the richest person in the world. So I try whatever I can come out of it to share with people, to share with the children and humanity. I do my last 2 years, I set up little business, as I can say, chicken business, to able to raise some money so that I can help whoever whoever in difficult condition, whoever is in need, and whatever I get, so I can share with my family, the children, the needy, everyone who is in need of support, because I know everything starts from small to become bigger. Because
Correct.
if you are talking about our government, like now the world politician, they care about only their pockets and their wealthy, because to become wealthy and to become popular. So
You're
of
right,
course,
sir. Everything comes from the small to the big, because everything in the world comes from the invisible. It comes from nothing. From nothing
nothing.
comes everything.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this, sir. Just a minute ago, you said, I know who I am. So I'm going to ask you that question. Who are you?
I am a simple man who is not well educated, just like a little man with just sitting beside elders to listen little from them and learn something from knowledgeable people around the world, listen from others what they are written from their knowledge. And also, I am a man who have a big family, and then I have brothers and sisters, and then of course I always love to sit beside children and see their smiles and see their playing, and then I also am a man of peace, man of love, man of humanity, because I want to live with this in this world with no regret, because if I don't stand for humanity, then I will be regret for the rest of my life. So I will be regret for the rest of my life. So I'm a humble young man, peaceful young man. I only want peace and love to live by. So I'm thankful because who I am today, because I don't regret, because I know we are in right track, in right fight, right mission for the humanity and this world. So that is who I am.
You have met your goal, sir. A couple of people have donated, and I'm going to finish it off. How can I not?
Yeah.
Thank you for being a wonderful teacher.
Thank you for being my mentor, of course, because you give me something to learn, of course, even though you ask me, but also I'm learning from things you asking me, and then like it's a sharing of knowledge. I'm learning so much more from you because you are my elder soul brother, and then you see yesterday, and then of course I'm living by very young life. So of course, and then I am so thankful to share more with you because you are inspiration for the young generation. Because I can feel your heart, your soul.
Well,
Because you are all
I'll give myself some credit. I know how to dig. I know how to pull the person out of themselves. Talibu, when I go out in public and I play music, I can meet
yeah,
somebody for the first time. I never met this person, never saw them. And when I meet them, let's say they have something around their neck or the way they talk. Ted said earlier tonight he loves the way you talk, or a physical beauty, or whatever it is. And I find that particular thing and I look at it and I look at it and I keep looking. And I use that as an excuse to use that as a river to go all the way back to God. And when I begin to massage that quality of a person, I can literally see God step out of them. And I've never done this on purpose. I just started looking into people because I care. And if they tell me a sad story, I'm really into the story. I want to hear not your words, I want to hear your heart.
yeah,
And
that's great.
it's taught me that because of the results when I wasn't trying to do it. It's like, wow, this is amazing. So it's taught me that when I do it on purpose, for example, interviewing you and other people, and I hear things you say, and I hear things you don't say that you would, whatever, I can read all the invisible stuff. That's why I'm able to ask you that question. So what is it like to be you? And then you proceeded to tell everyone that you're a simple man, that you have a beautiful quality, you have a powerful quality about you. You know why you are here. You know what you're doing and why you're doing it. So, thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much for that amazing words. And then because you know, they said so much joy for me because like we are living a tiny world because of if we don't have the communication, it's going to be difficult not to be here tonight. but because of communication, we can see each other. We can see each other. We can hear what we are talking about. You can listen to each other. Very close. And then, of course, and it's a great, great honor for me because you know what? Uh, this is how you know love and humanity is. One family, one love. You can see. Tonight we are talking about many things about to change this world. Even though I'm living in a far corner of Africa, one state in Africa, but still we can share the time and moment to listen and then share ideas about how we can bring a change for this beautiful world.
Are
And then
you a
that's
speaker
indeed.
for your village? I know you might be 27 years old and the elders are 2,000 years old. I get that. But are you a speaker? I know you are a person, a pillar.
Yeah, I'm not indeed. I'm not a like a speaker for my town, for like or my community, but I'm a speaker for the humanity and children in the world. So, and then I can stand because I say, as I said, always I stand for the voiceless people who are behind people. World is not hearing their voice,
So
it's not
you are
hearing
the
their
voice for the voiceless. Everyone, this is what the voice for the voices sounds like. I love it.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
indeed.
I can go to an Anthony Robbins motivational seminar. I can go to a class.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can I
yeah,
can I can go to an Anthony Robbins seminar. I can go to a class. And the reason I want to add to the till of your fundraiser, sir, is because I cannot get such a class anywhere but that I'm having right now. Seriously.
yeah,
I'm not trying to stroke you or butter your muffin, anything like that. You have affected me, sir, and many people in these rooms. They're listening. People have donated, and they're donating their not only their ear but their heart, and they're listening intentfully.
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Let me be honest with you. How does it make you feel?
Indeed, this make me relax and I'm so calm down because it make my soul so peaceful here right now to be in this life. Indeed, I feel so at the moment I feel so happy like I can't even express my feeling because I'm so thankful right now at the moment because sharing this life with you and also around the hope everyone is listening because as I said I'm not, educated as, some can say, I'm not, that, popular. I'm not, but I can try a little bit. I can just, share little ideas I have from my heart, to the rest. So of course, it's indeed a great feeling for me to be in your life tonight, and then it's a privilege for me, and I'm so thankful. And then indeed, also.
Everyone, I have been sharing for the last few weeks when I do a presentation that there's a cause at work greater than ourselves. So how do I get to be in play, enroll with such cause so I can save myself, so to speak, and be of the best way to do that is to be of service. To be of service. It'll get you right in the game of God. Because right now God is stepping forward and saying, you may not understand me because you don't know who I am yet, but I'm going to present myself in many different guises, and it's for you to figure out. If you cannot contribute in the form of financial abundance, that's fine. If you cannot contribute in financial abundance, that's fine. But what you can do is still share by sharing this on your wall or where you deem it appropriate. Because of your sharing, someone else in their caring might have the opportunity to continue to bless the village that Talibu is in. But here's the thing. In fact, I would assume and that I know that I'm right, that you're not standing up just for your village. You would be doing the same thing everywhere, because this is probably, and I'm assuming, and I see this for you, not only in your village, but I see you carrying this into the future, into a greater possibility for a lot of those around you, not just in your immediate circle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My soul brother, indeed. Because I know, as I mentioned, everything starts from small to become bigger. So of course, it's a step by step moving. We are moving forward because our dreams and our goals is bigger than this. Because as I said, I want to see all children suffering, smiling, and they feel they can feel protected. They can feel love. Who the children who feel unloved, they can feel love again. The children who feel uncare, they can feel care again. The humanity who feel marginalized, who feel unloved, they can feel love and protected.
Let me ask you a question, sir. Feel free to not answer. Do you follow a particular religion?
Of
I
course,
know that Africa is they have a lot of Christianity, Christian followers.
yeah, Christians and of course and other Muslim. So yeah, of course, my faith simply is the religion of Islam. I'm Muslim, of course, and then I worship God as I believe God. So that is my religion, of course, because many people can have a argument like in you go to certain medias about world religion, different as people have different views about different religion. So because religion is like yeah, the religion is way of to live your life with peace and to live by to follow the principles what Almighty Allah's demand human beings to do. Like what? Just to pray with God, to pray, as a Muslim, and then I pray every day for God, and then to do good for one another, to do good will for one another, to stand for humanity, to be a peaceful person wherever you are, not to disturb humanity. Be peaceful. Don't be against humanity. Do what you can. Don't kill people. Don't fight. Just be a peaceful person and be a humble person and then share love with everyone, believer or non-believer. Love them as human beings. So, whatever you as a Muslim or Christian, we are one people, one family, one humanity, one human family. So if you want to convince other to believe you, just show your, you know, show your like if you have any, in any, any principle, or if you have any ideas about your religion, share with others. Teach them to learn something new, but don't fight with people about because God doesn't say tell us to fight with anybody. God doesn't tell us to hate, but He tells us to live in peace. He tells us to live to love humanity. He tells us to worship. Like that's what we do, and then worshiping God, doing fulfillment of love, doing fulfillment of humanity for one another, standing for one another in peace. Living peace.
Sir, humility and compassion that you exemplify, money can't buy that shit. It can't.
Yeah.
That comes it comes with such an amazing divine abundance. And like you said earlier, I understand the riddle, the quandary. In Africa, they're looking for more financial abundance to support themselves. In America, we have all that stuff, but we don't have what you have. And so there needs to become a union, a marriage between further east, Africa, India, and all these places in the West. And that is the whole point, I think, of God making itself known. That everyone has something for each other. As to why you said earlier, togetherness is the power.
Yeah.
We're at the
Yeah.
top of the hour. Would you like to share with our listening audience
Yeah.
anything? Whatever it is you want to share, you got 4 minutes to do your thing, sir.
I proceed. Okay. Uh, the the world, I guess I can say, this world is it's like it needs emergency. When I say this world, it needs emergency because how humanity abuse, humanity is abused already because what humanity deserve, it doesn't have. So we have to be the emergency, we human beings, to solve those problems. The problems about hate, the problems about greed and corruption, the problems about people who feel they are rich in material wealth, but they have to have a soul, with the soul which is rich by love. If they have that soul, they will not care about material world or luxury. They will live by humanity. They will live by joy and peace and happiness. So this world is a beautiful world. Everyone knows that. But we can make this world extra beautiful if we stand for each other and then we mean it. It doesn't say words, but we mean it truly to stand for each other. And then that standing for each other, that will translate to supporting each other physically, spiritually, from our heart, not from words, but intentionally. So, so that we can all live in peace and love. Everyone deserves peace and love. And then
And
it's
food.
very sad. It's very sad. You can see human beings crying for a daily meal they don't have, crying for a daily water, like clean drinking water they don't have, crying for healthcare they don't have, crying for and daily necessities they don't have. They want to learn, they want to educate, they don't have the opportunity to learn. And that every human being deserves that opportunity to be educated. So why, why we don't have that opportunity for humanity? Because of the greed, because of the self greed. Because if that greed is out of this world, then the peace and love will come back for the humanity, you know. And then Africa, especially, I come back. Africa is ruled for 400 years without our will, without our freedom for 400 years. We were looted for 400 years. I keep saying this. For 400 years, we are looted for 400 years. We are killed. We are thrown into the sea for 400 years. But what we gain from that is a trauma. But like that trauma, today, we can stand and say, now let's come together and heal the wound African have or African has 400 years ago from their forefathers, the traumatized life they have. So that history, so that every children who will born tomorrow, they can see, oh, our fathers, they are protected. Our fathers, they deserve the love they have from the world. Because why? Their rights have been abused. Their life is controlled. They come to their land and steal their resources. Still now, our resources are not controlled. Still now, they are stealing our resources. Still now, they are looting our resources. Because of why? We have very leaders. Their vision is very short. Their mind cannot see, cannot think for their future generations to come. They are there for their own pockets and for their own well-being, but they are not there for their people, for their poor villagers, poor families who are there voting for them every day because they think they are better. So the rest are fools. But I can tell you, the rest are not fools, but they are the wisest. So we stand to share the message to the world that Africa have been marginalized for many years. We've been slavery after that we've been mental slavery. Still now what we are in mental slavery because they come and tell you you have these beautiful resources, but you cannot make it for by yourself. Give it to me. Then they will take it away from you, and then they will go and make it in their own country, and then they will invest for their own people. So your people will be there crying daily. Still now, they are blessed, but they cannot maintain their own resources. They cannot even benefit from their own resources. So, but it's going to be there by only name, but they don't have it for their living. And then, of course, Africans, we can stand for each other and make sure we bring better for our people. Because if we have the heart to know that our people, they deserve us more than anything. Because Africans, many people think that we cannot do this. Many people think that, oh, we don't have the opportunity to change our land. But I can tell you this, if there's a togetherness, if there's a strength and togetherness from us, we can stand for each other and we can bring a change for our people. Because that's what I believe. I believe there can be change. There can be change. It's not too late. So, if we believe Africa is a beautiful continent for this beautiful world, why humanity cannot come together and help Africa and rescue Africa so that we can all have a peaceful life? If Africans are crying, then the Europeans, they will not have to smile. If Africans are crying, then the Americans, they will not have to smile. If Africans are crying, the Asian, they will not have to smile. If Africans are crying, the South American, they will not have to smile because we are one race, one human race. So we should feel each other pains and stand for each other. Because why? Because Africans, we are in America, we are in Europe 400 years ago. And then we do everything for Europe and America and all those continents. Still, we deserve love. We deserve protection and care.
And respect.
And respect.
Absolutely,
Indeed.
because in fact everything you named is somewhat irrelevant, because if you call out respect, it includes all of that. Talibu Benzouda, thank you for being a beautiful teacher here in Center of Light. Let's do this often. Let's get you on your way. Let's get those beautiful children around you fed.
Yeah.
My brother, you've done your work for today.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
You've,
my soul brother, giving me opportunity.
you've given all of us the opportunity to become more like you. So there's a shake hands trade deal.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it indeed. That is so great for me. And then as I said, uh, this won't be possible without your kindness, without your humanity. And then, indeed, I am so grateful to call you my soul brother. And of course, we are living for a mission for the love and humanity, and then to be the change we all wish to see in this world. You can be the change you see in this world. I also can be the change I wish to see in this world. Those are in the life tonight. They can be the change they wish to see, and we can do this.
My brother, your mic just started breaking up, so that's telling me that we're done. We complete, rather. Thank you, sir. I'll be in touch with you soon. Good? You've done your work for today, bro. Go get your rest.
Thank you so much.
Everyone, it is 1 o'clock plus where he's at. He got up to do this wonderful, powerful interview because he's thinking about others and not himself. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bro,
Thank you.
thank you. You're welcome. Everyone, Keith Anthony Blanchard, the Center of Light Radio. I think out of all the interviews I've done for years upon years, Talibu. Stay around a second. It'll take me 1 minute. I'd like to talk to you backstage. For everyone, out of all the years I've been doing interviews, seriously, I love them all. They're all powerful. They all teach me something. This has to be not only my favorite, but literally the most powerful. Every second, every minute, every hour can be full if we reach into our heart, not necessarily your pocket, but reaching within yourself and touch that which belongs to all of us. And what is that? It is all of us. Your love beyond measure. I'll be seeing you soon.